around about 130 top end, and it's all-wheel drive, so permanent four-wheel drive, which for places like Chamonix this time of year isn't a bad thing. And the grip this has, honestly, I cannot speak highly enough about this. Hello everyone, welcome to another Driven by Lee video. Little bit of a different video this week, guys. It's quite a big one. We are heading off on an epic road trip to the French Alps, Chamonix, and we'll be going to Switzerland, Italy, in the Škoda Kodiaq, our Škoda Kodiaq. So I'll be doing a full review on that in the Swiss Alps, so you'll want to see this. So do watch this video all the way through. There will be some good content on this one, especially the Alps and the scenery and how the car handles it. I'm currently in my model room, got my cup of coffee, just literally going over the route, making sure I've got all the paperwork. As you can see, my RC cars here. I'm a big Tamiya fan, and there'll be a video on that soon. And this is also where I edit the videos. So what I'll do, I won't do much talking, or in fact won't do any talking until I get into Chamonix. So you won't actually hear from me, but I will do a little monologue of the route down there, about a minute and a half, and then I will speak to you. So you'll get to hear from me in about a minute and a half. For me, it'll be about 16 hours and 800 miles. But yeah, I shall speak to you soon in the snow. Hello everyone, join me in Chamonix, 800 miles from home. I've had the car cleaned because it was absolutely filthy, full of snow and all the horrible road grime. So got it all cleaned. As you can see, Mont Blanc is literally just there, and it's currently around about -6. So what we're going to do next is get in the car, go for a long drive, and I will tell you exactly what I think of the car, a little bit of info. It really is a great car. We will go into detail about what I think of it. So let's get in the car. So guys, we're now in the car, as you can see, and we are heading up a mountain pass in Chamonix. So yeah, the Škoda Kodiaq. This is my partner's, Michelle's, Škoda Kodiaq. We bought it new in, I can't actually remember when we bought it new. I think it was May or June this year. We got a fantastic deal on it, to be fair. We got it from a place called Marshall's Skoda. It's brand new in their showroom, and it was the end of their quarter, so they needed to sell as many units as they can. It was up for 52,000. Brand new, so 52,000 brand new. If that was like, we phoned them up about it on the Wednesday, and they said, look, if you can buy it, get it paid for, and collect it on Saturday, we'll do you a deal. And they really did do us a fantastic deal. It's 52,000. We ended up getting it for 43, which to me was an absolute steal. So I was like, yeah, we'll have that. We'll pay them. And then, yeah, then we collected it. as you can see from this collection video. Michelle collecting it, I went with her. We traded in her car, which was a god-awful Citroen Picasso thing. Ugh. So yeah, I'm glad she got this. And it's been a great car. It's a 2-litre diesel. It's got the 7-speed DSG gearbox, which is brilliant. It's got 200 brake horse. Like I say, it's 2-litre diesel, 200 brake horse, 0 to 60 in 7 seconds, and around about 130 top end. And it's all-wheel drive, so permanent 4-wheel drive, which for places like Chamonix this time of year isn't a bad thing. And the grip this has, honestly, I cannot speak highly enough about this. This is Gold Bronx Pearl, which a lot of people don't like the colour, but I do, especially when the sun hits it. It's a really strong pearlescent colour. I think the colour looks great. So much more interesting than the boring silvers, greys and blacks that you see everyone has. So yeah, I love the colour. Comes with the optional 20-inch alloy wheels, which look great. I've had Michelin Cross Climate 3s fitted to this just for this trip, because obviously you need winter tyres to drive in the Alps this time of year. So I've literally just had those fitted. Great tyre. If anyone wants a winter tyre, you would go worse than getting a Michelin Cross Climates. They are great. Really grippy. In the snow, you don't even need snow chains. They're a fantastic tyre. And they look great. The new Michelin tyres with their sidewalls, how they do them, do they look brilliant or what? I mean, is it even a thing to say that tyre walls look great? I don't know, but I think they do. So yeah, really happy with those. This is the Sportline model. So it comes with so many extras. Honestly, the extras this thing has, I mean, I will start to describe them, but it's got an umbrella in the door. It's got an umbrella in the door, and I thought only Rolls-Royce done that, but obviously not. Skoda do them. Apparently, I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard that Skoda were the first car company to do umbrellas in the door. I mean, if that's true, that's quite good. Rolls-Royce copied them. Spec level, this has got these fantastic sport seats. Bearing in mind, it's a 7-seater, 4-wheel drive SUV family car, but it's got the most beautiful sport seats that are so comfortable. Heated and air conditioned. They're just great. They're such a lovely seat. I mean, I was about probably 1,000 miles into this trip so far. 800 miles in one day we done from our house in Norwich to Chamonix. And it was just the most comfortable. My back was okay. My leg, everything. I just felt really comfortable. You could go miles and miles. I mean, we did go miles and miles. So yeah, the seats in this are great. This is a 7-seater option, as I said. I don't know why we needed 7 seats, but Michelle always insists on 7 seats on her cars, even though there's only 4 of us. And I can count on one hand how many times we've needed 7 seats. But that's another story. Here we are. Oh, people are turning and they're being really slow. My God. There are terrible drivers in France. The level of driving I've seen has just been horrendous. I mean, normally I come to the Alps quite a lot and I'm always impressed with the driving, but not this time. I don't know if there's more tourists here this time of year and they don't know how to drive, but honestly, the level of driving is just appalling. So anyway, yeah, going back to the spec. So it's got absolutely everything. A huge screen in the middle of the dash, which is lovely. It's got a fantastic steering wheel that is so comfortable and sporty. It's not heated. It's the only option this hasn't got, a heated steering wheel. But it's got everything else. Just, it's not fussy, it's not too big. It's a lovely D-shaped steering wheel with perforated edges, nice leather top. It is really nice. It's got buttons on there. None of that heptonic stuff that modern Volkswagens have, because obviously this is a Volkswagen, isn't it? Albeit a Skoda, but it's a Volkswagen. It's basically a Volkswagen Tayron. is the, I don't know if you've heard of those, but I must admit I hadn't. But it's the sort of bigger Volkswagen. Picture of it should appear on the screen right now, is basically that car. But yeah, like I said, buttons on the steering wheel are all manual buttons, which feel really nice. It's got lovely paddles behind the steering wheel because it's 7-speed DSG, so the paddles are great. This has obviously got a virtual dashboard, and as you know, I do prefer analog dials, but I haven't got a problem with this. I'm happy with these dials. There are various modes that you can select with the dials. I mean, you can configure these dials in so many different ways. It's literally crazy. I have this kind of selection, but you can have the map for sat-nav in between the dials, but I prefer it on there, or you can have it on both. But yeah, they're so selectable and tunable to how you want them. I've never seen anything quite like that before. This road is quite twisty and lovely. It's got a lovely center console with your aircon buttons, dials, and they feel really nice to touch, really premium. Coming down the middle, you've got this shutter, which then you've got cup holders, mobile phone, wireless charging for two phones. Two phones fit in the little cubby hole thing, which is great. Cup holder. Like I say, then you've got this center armrest with loads of storage. It has got a lot of things. And then the dash itself is really nice. It's got this Alcantara everywhere. Really premium feel, all on the door cards, the center console, all on the dash, the glove box. Absolutely feels so premium. There's this line, this coloured line that goes all the way around the car on the inside. And you can have that selected up to 64 different colours. I've got it selected in the purple because I like that. It almost feels quite Mercedes-ish. But yeah, it feels really premium with this like carbon fibre checker affair. Yeah, Skoda, you've done really well in here. The best feature is the umbrella. So yeah, the interior, fantastic. One of the nicest I've been in. So as for the room inside as well, these are really spacious. Like I say, 7 seats, but we've got the rear seats folded down. But there's still 4 of us in here, 4 adults. They fit so easily. There's so much leg room, no one's cramped up. And with the 7 seats folded down, the amount of luggage and things you can get in here, it's like a little van, which is handy for Michelle, because wherever we go, Michelle seems to pack enough stuff to keep an army going for 25 years. So yeah, everything in here is voice activated. The big screen in the middle, I mean, look how big this is. It is huge. And it's got everything. You can literally do so many things with this. It's so interactive, it's so easy to work out. The 4-wheel drive system is really good on this. Almost Range Rover type level. There's so much you can select. It's great. The gearbox on this is an absolute highlight. It's so smooth. It always knows what gear it wants to be in. There's a sport select setting on there. I always keep this in drive, which is contrary to what I normally say on sports cars and things. But I like this to be kept in drive. I'm quite happy for that. But you can go manual in it, where you can select on the levers. There is no middle gear select. It is all on a stalk up next to the steering wheel. I don't really like that. I would prefer something down in the middle, but again, it's okay. So what is it like to drive? It's very nice to drive. It's quite quick. Considering it's quite a heavy, big car, it is quite quick, but it's so smooth and quiet and premium. There's no rattles in here. It is Range Rover-esque driving. And I'm not exaggerating that or saying that just because we've got it. It's so quiet and it's a bit of a wafter. You know, it's smooth, like I said. It's comfortable. And it's fast. It's not breathtakingly fast, of course, because it's a SUV, but it is quick enough. And you can have fun in it. When there's just me in it, like there is now, you can wang these round these twisty mountain pass roads, although you would be silly to because -6 and it is quite slippery underfoot. So you need to be a little bit careful, although they do grit the roads quite well here. But even still, you wouldn't want to risk it. Tomorrow, we're actually going through the Mont Blanc tunnel straight to Italy. And then we're going to have a little drive around there, then go back into Switzerland and do some passes there. But this being January, a lot of the mountain passes are actually closed because of bad weather, but some will be open. We'll find some. So the Skoda, why did we go for the Skoda and not the Volkswagen? I don't think it was anything to do with price necessarily. I mean, this is cheaper than a Volkswagen Tayron. I think a lot of it is it was available. It was such a bargain and we loved the car. Now, the Volkswagen, I think this has more spec and a better engine than you can get in the Volkswagen. We are quite lucky that we managed to get a 2-litre diesel one because, as you know, nowadays with modern cars, everyone's driving like hybrids and electric and 1.5 petrols, which you can get in this. But luckily, the 2-litre diesel was still available, and it's such a great car with that engine in. We didn't want the plug-in hybrid, so that was another reason we went Skoda, because I don't think, could be wrong here, but I don't think the Volkswagen Tayron you can get as a 2-litre diesel. I would have to fact check that though, but yeah, so that's why. I mean, I think the Volkswagen is round about the same price. It might be maybe 3 or 4 grand dearer. But we genuinely did prefer this. And like I say, because this one was available immediately, we couldn't really say no, especially the deal that we got. I mean, Michelle could drive this around for a year and still not lose too much money on it. Not that she will, because this is our family bus, so we will keep this for, you know, a good sort of 2 or 3 years until the warranty ran out, and then obviously we replace it with something else. What we would replace it with though, I don't know. So just going back to the Skoda thing, I mean, there are Wallies out there that still have a problem with Skoda. I mean, I have absolutely no idea why. Because the build quality and everything about Skoda is great. It is just as, I mean, it's made by Volkswagen. It's going to be great, isn't it? But there are people out there that still, Skoda, I wouldn't drive one of them. They're fools. Do not worry about their opinion. If they've still got that opinion, get in the 21st century. You know what I mean? We're not back in the 1970s when Skoda were bad, because they were bad. All the jokes about them, you know, why did Skoda have a heated rear windscreen so you could keep your hands warm when you're pushing it? I mean, seriously, seriously, yeah, back then, yes, but Skoda for at least 20 years since VW got involved, they are great cars, so don't be fooled into thinking they're anything but great, because they're fantastic. That is a Driven by Lee recommendation, the Skoda, get one. I mean, the VRS, I actually did have a VRS Octavia in 2015, and I absolutely loved it. I won't hear a bad word said against the VRS. They are great. If you have never driven a VRS and you're a petrol head, do yourself a favour, go and have a drive in one, and then tell me that you don't like Skoda. They are epic. I think I know that I prefer a VRS to a Golf GTI. Great cars. So yeah, guys, that pretty much is everything covered on the Škoda Kodiaq. An absolute win for me. Highly recommended, especially if you're a family. Make sure that you shortlist one of these if you can get one. And if you can get the 2-litre diesel one while they still make them, do, because you won't regret it. They are great. Miles per gallon. Oh, we've almost forgot. Miles per gallon. I mean, we have done, let's say, nearly 1,000 miles in this, on this trip, bear in mind there's 4 of us with loads of luggage, and we're going up and down some quite dramatic mountain pass road, and I did gun it the 800 miles. We weren't hanging around, and it was still averaging around about 40 to the gallon. I mean, that's great, isn't it? When Michelle drives it back home, normally, she's getting close to 50 miles to the gallon in a big old thing like this with this much power. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. So if miles per gallon is your thing, which of course it should be on something like this, you're not going to go wrong with that, guys. Unbelievable. But anyway, I think that is it. I think we have covered the Škoda Kodiaq. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. I'd love to know if you think it's a good car, if you like it, if you've had any experience, or what you think of the Škoda brand. Are you still one of these dinosaurs who think Škodas are not great cars? If so, again, comment in the comments below. I will reply to every comment like I always do, guys. And if you could if you could subscribe if you haven't already, that'll be a great help with the channel. I will see you in the next video, guys. Obviously, there's no back in the garage because we're not back in the garage. We are 1,000 miles from home. But yeah, see you on the next one, guys. Have a good one. Thank you.